Why are you out here?
We're out here because we're standing tall for Ferguson. They've been shooting people at random. They're shooting people. Look at the pictures. It tells you the story. They still have the right to due process of the law. The lack of an indictment is pathetic. They shot him in the back. There's no doubt in our mind. We all saw the autopsy. That's not right to do what they did.
I'm for non-violence, but I'm for justice. Well, I think everybody knew about a month ago that this was going to happen, and apparently the wheels turned in the DA's office in Ferguson like they turned here in Albuquerque with Kerry Brandenburg. Well, it's definitely systemic as far as classism is concerned. And Ferguson probably was a little bit, or a lot of it racially based, and here it's racially based to a large degree, but it's basically classism, and they, treat the mentally ill, the homeless, people of color, disenfranchised communities like human waste. Troy Economidis was a police officer involved in the Ken Ellis III shooting, who put his job description on his Facebook page as human waste disposal. That's what Veterans for Peace are supposed to do across the country, is to pretty much stand as a buffer between protesters and the police to make sure nobody gets hurt. And protesters are out there for a reason. The media, police, other people would like to paint them as terrorists, but they're basically looking for justice for their fellow human. Most cops are pretty decent at what they do, but there's a core of injustice and corruption, and the public has to get involved and hold our elected officials accountable, hold our police administration accountable, work with the Department of Justice on community policing, and rat out the bad cops and corruption, and make sure that nobody is unjustly murdered by use of deadly force when there's plenty of alternatives out there.
I think it's so cyclical, and all of the problems are connected, and recognizing those intersectionalities is important, but there is something that it doesn't seem like it could be justified within the current justice system. It doesn't seem like the justice system is adapted, or we can't adapt to it because it's impossible to adapt to that justice system, because it's something that would never cater to us, never. So
I think there's a wave of awareness going on there. Most of it's on the internet and social media, and not really being reported to you by the mainstream media that's basically owned by the corporations that own this country.
We need to do more investigating in more countries than what we're doing here. This is the pathetic situation. Just like I said, these guys are young, under 30.
When things are picked up and like all that gunk is brought out to the surface, you're doing something. There's something that's gonna happen for I guess the positivity of things, I guess.